So today is day 8 of the Bus Riders Union's Hunger Fast for Justice. There's been 5 members of the Bus Riders Union who have made the decision not to eat for the last 8 days to protest primarily the MTA's racist fare increase and their 380,000 hours of service cuts they want to put into effect this July 1st. But not just those fare increases and service cuts. We understand that those cuts are in the context of all of the attacks on working class folks of color and poor people and women and immigrants here in this country. And so today we just went to the MTA board meeting to demand a public hearing and a vote on this increase. The MTA has denied people their very basic democratic right of having a public hearing on this fare increase. And we have been demanding and campaigning, putting pressure onto the MTA board, primarily Jose Huizar, the council member, Mayor Villaraigosa, Supervisor Mark Ridley-Thomas, who we feel as people of color who are in positions only because of the victories and blood that has been spilled of our struggle, should be sympathetic to a civil rights organization demanding a democratic right. And for the past 6 months of asking them, they have not created a real public hearing. They created a farce special meeting about a month ago on the 8th of May in order to just tell people how much their fares were going up. Basically to spit in people's faces, not give them any real public input. And so today we went in there not to conduct business as usual, not to allow them to just keep on going with their meeting, continue to not create space for people who historically have voices have never been heard in this country. And we interrupted the meeting, we shut down the meeting, we occupied the space and had to sit in and committed civil disobedience against this unjust law, sending a message very loud and clear to the MTA board and to the political system in the state at large that we're not just going to sit back while they trample on people. The response of the MTA, they tried to put our public comment at the end of the meeting. This is always their strategy, just to wait us out, to make us feel powerless. And so that's when we decided, to interrupt the meeting. The only person who had even the slightest bit of decency was Mark Ridley-Thomas, who at least came down to address us and talk with us personally. And he told us he was a strategic ally of us. Although I didn't see the strategy, I didn't see any sort of any action that he took or anyone else on the board in order to create a vote. So at this point, we're coming back to Rosa Parks Tent City. Still, without a vote on this fare increase, still without a public hearing. If the MTA has their way at this point, it's going to go into effect on July 1st. Get involved in the Bus Riders Union. Organization is everything. Invite you to be a part of our organization, it's a civil rights and environmental justice organization, led by Blacks, Latinos, and Asian folks, primarily women. And I invite you to come out the 3rd Saturday of every month at the Emmanuel Presbyterian Church on the corner of Wilshire and Berendo, 3300 Wilshire Boulevard. At 9:30 a.m. we'll serve you breakfast, and you can come out to the monthly meeting of the Bus Riders Union and learn what this is. And if it's not the Bus Riders Union, join any organization that's struggling on behalf of the people.